Hi everybody, Sky Carl here again, and we're continuing on with our crystal radio project. Now I hope you had a chance to put a coil together, and what we're going to do is we're going to look and see what that coil can do now. Now I'm going to shift over here, and you got to mind the mess because I have no room to do this, and I'm like doing it all in different parts, so just stick with me here. But we're going to go to the bench and see what we've got now, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, first of all, we got an antenna coming down. That's the wire, and we got an antenna coming down. Now we're going to bypass all the variable capacitors at this moment. We're going to go directly to our coil that we made. Okay. Now we also remember we needed to have a ground. We got a ground over there, and then we have our diode. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Focus. There we go. There's our diode. Alright. Now, with this simple setup, what I've done is I've taken and I've connected one side of the coil, brought it directly to the one side of the diode. The other side of the coil I brought down and I connected it where the ground comes in. Then the other lines are the little earphone. And I've also connected it to an amplifier so we could hear it, so you'll be able to hear it. Now, the one side of the earphone goes to the ground. The other side of the earphone goes to the other side of the diode. And last but not least, we have our antenna, and that goes to where we have all of our taps, all those loops that we put in there for taps. Now let's see what happens if we move it around a bit. Let's take it down this end. I don't know if you can even hear that or not. It's so faint. Now let me try. See, and this is nighttime now. For some reason I'm not picking up too many good stations. Not like this. Let's go down to this end. Anything there? So we've got something at this end. We can barely hear it. I don't even know if you can pick it up on the camera. I don't think we can. But anyway, so we've got a crystal that basically works. Sometimes if I stand up, move around, the antenna works a little bit better, but evidently not right now. Or how about if I try to use myself? There we go. I think you can hear a little bit of it now. And you notice there's like several stations kind of coming in. And I think that's because I'm holding on to it. Because I'm actually acting like an antenna now too. So we've got this set up, and we're picking up radio stations, and that's cool. But it's not really anything that would be fun to listen to. I mean, we've accomplished something, and we know that there's stations out there, we can pick them up. But there's got to be a better way, a more accurate way to do that. And so, next up, I would say, let's try putting that capacitor in this circuit. Okay, here we got our circuit and we got our coil, and we've got one side is connected to our diode, and that side, that side goes to one of the wires on the headset. Then up above we still have our antenna coming into the tap, and we have the ground at the bottom. And now we're going to try to add a variable capacitor right in the middle there, and that should give us what we need to make it better. Okay, now what I've done here is I've added a simple capacitor to our circuit, and when I put that in, what I've done is I've created a tank circuit, a circuit that's going to resonate. And let's see the difference now. Volume is the same, everything's the same, except we've added that variable capacitor. Let's go one way. Okay, that's Detroit.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a financial analyst for DP.
Okay, now let's go the other way and see what. And you notice it really didn't have a lot of stations on it.
And it was the New England governor said that there will be no state
Wow.
official that will
There's a
let
pretty
any
good
support
station.
the enforcement of this embargo. So this is a very, very
Let's go back.
Judging a little bit from Eric's reaction as well.
There's another one. A little buzz in it, but we got another one there.
And our assistance in the execution
Another
of this federal
station
law
there.
is itself.
Yeah. Now that's just kind of mumble jumble, but we actually, by just adding that capacitor, listen to the difference.
Being a doormat and kitty litter for the federal government. Maybe they do have a role. That is a very useful educational point.
Isn't that? That's amazing, isn't it? There's another one. Now there's a hum in there, there's a buzz. We might be able to get rid of that in a little bit, but. And then another station 60 miles away in Detroit. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so I just wanted to show you that you actually do not have to have the capacitor, but man, what a difference it makes. That's why I'm saying it's good to get it. Now, as we go on, I have several other capacitors. You might find one of these. This is a open air capacitor, the kind that you might find in some old radios. It's got the vanes. That one might be easier to find if you've got, like I say, some old radios around or something. And then also, I think I'm going to try to dig up a small tuning capacitor, like a trimmer, that you might be able to dig up too. Give that a try and try your different areas. I could go up and down. I'm gonna try to save some time here, but try your different positions on your coil, and if you have your capacitor, try your capacitor with it, and I think you'll be amazed at what you can find. Okay, next time we're going to add on a little bit more and a little bit more, and we're going to see how much better, if at all, that we can make our crystal radio. So until then, let me just say, have a good one, and I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bo 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 dio do.